Welcome back, Hip Hop Purists, to another episode of 40 Years of Hip Hop, where we review and dissect 1,000 songs over the span of 40 years, from 1979 to 2019. This is your host with the many aliases, the G-Man, aka the G-Money, also known as the Incredible G, When I Get Mad, and the anime fan, Shin Kuro Gaijin. Be on the lookout for Forever Hip Hop on our Mixcloud. That's our Mixcloud channel. It's at mixcloud.com/foreverhiphop, where we will display the songs that we like and love. And we don't only play the hits, but we play whatever you don't know, whatever obscure or was supposed to be a hit but hasn't been released out there. So it's going to be in radio format, so go check it out. Forever Hip Hop on Mixcloud, coming soon. Before we get to the review, let's take a trip down memory lane. When I really discovered Black Rob was when in 1997 I purchased Mace's debut album Harlem World. It was on the track 24 Hours to Live, featuring the Lox, Black Rob, and DMX, that I discovered the great Black Rob. I knew it would be an underground classic as soon as I heard it. It was released to radio airwaves on February 20, 1998. As an album cut, and managed to chart solely on the urban radio play that song. From then, I was looking forward to every appearance by Mr. Black Rob, a true gifted storyteller with the rare ability to combine intricate plots and vivid settings in his songs. He has left us sadly this year in 2001. A true sad story, the way he left us, So may he rest in peace and power, Black Rob. Before we get to the review, be on the lookout for this week's next episode on Friday by my partner in crime, Mr. Ron. He will review It's a Shame, My Sister by the great Molly Love. Looking forward to hearing this one, Mr. Ron, on this beautiful sister. She's finer than before. I follow her on my IG. Today we'll be reviewing on episode 85, Mr. Black Rob, with the song called Whoa, from the album Life Story, released in 2000. Originality. What makes this original? Even though we'd heard him sample in other Bad Boy songs, Black Rob was the artist nobody knew until the song Whoa was released. It is such an original song. The song's brilliance is in its simplicity. Each line is punctuated with a definitive whoa, making the track essentially one continuous hook. That was a dream for all radio programmers, a hit like that. The song was the shit actually in 2000. An explosive hit that brought Bad Boy Records back on the map after the early demise of the great Notorious B.I.G. It brought the New York rap scene back after Dr. Dre's forthcoming with the excellent 2001 album. Look, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's Black Rob coming to save the day. He actually delivered one of the quintessential bangers of the era. The video is shot in the streets of New York, a crowded dugout street shots with action scene with Puff Daddy driving an 18-wheeler truck to go pick up Black Rob as he leaves on an escape ladder and jumps on the truck. A video that was directed by Jeff Richter. For all these reasons, for originality, I have to go with a 5. Perfect score. A fun fact. Many rap artists actually had a song named Whoa after Black Rob's hit single. Rappers like Lil' Kim had a song called Whoa in 2005. Earl Sweatshirt from the Tyler the Creator crew, he had a song called Whoa in 2013. There's this Caucasian rapper called Watsky. His song was Whoa 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 in 2014. In the late XXXTentacion, he had a song called Whoa Mining Ah in 2018. Courtesy of Discog and AllMusic.com for all the information. Delivery, lyrics, and flow. The song's lyrics are excellent in its own way. Rob's flow and similar rap style has been compared to the late Biggie on many occasions. Whoa can be seen as a nod toward the success of New Orleans rappers Juvenile's 1998 hit Ha. Between the bars about parole officers not being whoa and getting money down south being whoa, you get the feeling that Black Rob is bringing back the hype in New York. It wasn't his finest lyrically. He had way more better rated songs, but Whoa is a must. It's basically a song about two things. That he values that are whoa, like money, fast cars, and women, and the people he values, like his crew all across the US and himself. And the other things are shit that ain't whoa. It's the things that he doesn't get down with, like law enforcement, snitches, gold diggers, and people that he ain't heard of. As a hip hop quotable, on verse 1, I had this bad bitch uptown, she was whoa. Had me fucked up in the men, I mean whoa. Bought the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean whoa. Should've seen them shit shining on her wrist, whoa. Now money ain't a problem, see my dough is like whoa. Pull out my bank full of young niggas like whoa. Oh, that song is so hyped up. On verse 2, I got Ease pain with cocaine like whoa. Now I'm Doc Strange in the race like whoa. 100 miles an hour switching lanes like whoa. Plus I'm getting brains from this chick like whoa. Finger near a nigga asshole is like whoa. Yo, it's so funny. On verse 3, flow so properly, you'll see that I'm whoa. Ain't no stopping me, I'm deep like whoa. Guns be popping B, we creep like whoa. Hear my name in these streets, it's like whoa. Must I pound the concrete like whoa. Feel these bitches hard, had to feel like whoa. Your man ain't whoa, the judge ain't whoa. COs ain't whoa, POs ain't whoa. Play all 7, I get the G.I. Joe. DICK riders ain't whoa. Oh, it's an ill song. It's an ill song. I get hyped up every time I hear it. And the chorus, I'll reap your torso, I leave the fast life, come true in the Porsches, like slow, whoa, my niggas like dull, like true, night, true, my flow, nice clothes, like whoa. That song, many years later, is a pure jam, man. It's amazing, it's amazing. Don't forget courtesyofgenius.com for the lyrics. For those reasons, for the lyrics of 4, I had to go with a 3.75 out of 5 because, like I mentioned earlier, Black Rob had better lyrical skills. On this one, it was simple. It was a club banger, you know? So I had to go with 3.75. So, drum rolls, please. Here's my top 5. And it's going to be my top 5 Black Rob song in any particular order. I got Espacio, that was featuring Little Kim and Mario Winans. And it's from the Life Story 2000 album. That beat was so ill. And then you got Whoa from the album Life Story 2000, the song that I'm reviewing. And then you got Can I Live featuring The Lox. It was from the album Life Story in 2000. And on this song, on the verses the other day, Dipset was The Lox. Jadakiss mentioned that song was for The Lox, but then it was passed on to Black Rob for his album, you know? And then you got the song Permanent Scars, like from the East Side, it's from 2004, from a DJ Casely mixtape. And then you got The Heard I Got Life, the Black Rob Report in 2005, that was the album it was on. It's an amazing track showcasing Rob's storytelling skills by serving us bragado shoe along the way to the whole song. So it was my top 5 Black Rob songs of all time. Production and beat. But the beat is simply sick as hell. You know, words cannot define that beat. You just hear it, you gotta get up, you gotta move on. The impulse, the sound, the violins, you know. Oh, the beat is just whoa. Notes about the producer. We already know about. I recently described his long production resume in my review of OC's excellent track Time's Up on episode 69. Go check it out. You will hear everything that he did. But wow. I will explain the process and creation of this track instead. As cited in a Complex magazine article titled Buck Wild Tells All the Stories Behind His Classic Records, it was written by Jareki Cho. Buck Wild didn't think the song was going to be as big as it was. Only 2 people who heard the record said it was going to be a big record. One was Lord Finesse and the other was Lenny S from Rockefeller. Apparently, Lenny S gave the beat to Jay-Z. Then Jay-Z passed it on to Memphis Bleek, and then Bleek passed it on to Emil. Then Emil, she passed it on to other people from the Rockefeller camp, and they all passed on it. And then Buckwild remembers that he got a call from Harvey Pierre, who was the A&R at Bad Boy Records at the time, saying, "Yo, we're trying to finish Rob's album. Come down and play some beats for us." He thinks that it was Shaq, Black Rob's manager, and Harvey Pierre were the last people that said, yo, you get to let Rob hear this beat. So Rob does the record, and a week later he walks into Def Jam and hears Lenny S playing the record, going saying to everyone, I told you this record was going to be crazy, all your niggas slept on this record. And Lenny was right, because afterwards, Buckwild heard some crazy stories on the creation process of the song. He cited, somebody told me 50 Cent wrote the song, which I laughed at. And then I heard Puerto Rock came up with the hook, all nonsense. I cannot confirm it, but I heard rumors through the internet that it was Missy that wrote the hook. There's been a lot of uncredited writers' credits in hip-hop throughout the years. I wonder if this one is true. So one day we may find out if Missy really wrote the hook. The beat contains only one sample. The hook's riffs of Joy, version originale orchestrale by François Valéry in 1983, a famed French singer-songwriter and composer. I was familiar with his work because of my French Haitian heritage. My mom used to listen to a lot of French music, and I heard it through the house. That's how I got my love and passion for French music. So classic songs from the 60s and 70s and 80s. Courtesy of WhoSample.com. And for all these reasons, I have to go for production and beat. I had to go with a 4.5 out of 5. A fun fact, Jaiki Cho is a Queens native who could produce the feature documentary Bad Rap, which premiered at Tribeca Film Festival and is currently streaming on Netflix. Bad Rap is a documentary that follows the lives of Korean American hip-hop artists Dumb Found Dead, Aquafina, Rex Sticky, and Lyrics, and the struggle to garner credibility in the American hip-hop industry. He's also the creative director for Lifestyle Bookie Alumni. Before his first stint in fashion retail, he was a music journalist writing for Complex, Vibe, Billboard, and working as an editor for XXL magazine. Before we get back to our next session, we at 40 Years of Hip Hop use Buzzsprout to podcast our podcast and get our show listed on every podcast platform available. So far, our podcast is listed on over 20 platforms and reached 15,000 downloads in less than a year. As a Buzzsprout member, you will get a great-looking podcasting platform and audio player that you can jump into your website, even WordPress. You will also benefit with detailed analytics and tools to promote your episode, like audio-video snippets of your podcast called Soundbites. My favorite benefit is that I get to generate a second revenue by talking about something that I'm passionate about. Think about it. Are you a fan of something? Try podcasting about it. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 and can generate you a secondary revenue. Get started for free, no credit card required, cancel anytime, no contract. Use the link in our episode notes to let Buzzsprout know that we referred you. And if you sign up after your trial to a paid plan, you receive a $20 Amazon gift card and help support our show. Buzzsprout is the way to go. Relevance and longevity. Did it stand the test of time? If so, how? Hell yeah, it did. This song is a must at any party and for any DJ. Another classic club banger, a New York street hustler theme song, criminal street type rap. The album Life Story truly solidifies Black Rob as an official hip-hop star. Black Rob shows off his many talents on this album, such as his ability to give you not only his street side with his songs, but his party side as well. The song charted Billboard US Hot 100 at number 43, US Billboard Hot Rap Hip Hop Songs at number 9, US Billboard Hot Rap Songs at number 8, US Billboard Rhythmic at number 24. That's a listing where you beat at so many rhythms and was a party banger. That was a chart for beats with the most beats. The song also made the cut on many hip-hop compilations as a greatest hits. The song was remixed in 3 songs. You got the Raw remix that was produced by Buckwild in 2000. You got a Raw unreleased Weezy Movie remix that was in release in 2000 by DJ Easy Movie. And there's also the Raw Long Extended Bad Boy remix. You know, Bad Boys were the king of remix in the 2000s. So the remix had Rod Digger, Little C's, G-Dep, The Brat, Benny Siegel, Joe Hooker, Puff Daddy, Shine, P.D. Pablo, and The Mad Rapper. A remix that lasts over 8 minutes, man. It deserves a listen. Go check it out on YouTube. Song was covered in 3 songs by international rap artists on the European continent too. It was also sampled over 21 songs. The most notable ones were That's War by Dead Prez in 2002, You Won't Beef With Me by DJ Who Kid and 50 Cent in 2003, the song The Biz by B.O.B. in 2010, and the song Filthy by Classified featuring DJ Premier in 2015. Surprisingly, it wasn't sampled more than that, and in no really hit songs or classic songs sampled that. That's weird, you know? And for all these reasons, for relevance and longevity, I have to go with a 4 out of 5. Fun fact, Permanent Scars was supposed to appear on Black Rob's Shelf's second album, but ended up being rebuilt as Live from the East Side when it reappeared on K-Slay's Essential The Return of Black Rob collection in late 2004. And after the song ended up in the mixtape Purgatory. Then EVD resold the beat to Beanie Siegel and it became Feel It in the Air. Beanie's version went on to become a minor hit in 2005, as well as one of the greatest emo rap jams of the last decade. Impact. How did this song impact hip-hop culture? The album and the song Whoa was praised by critics for its production and Rob's vocal presence and lyricism being similar to the late Notorious B.I.G., a similarity that also overshadowed Black Rob on the long run. The album life story borders on being a hip-hop classic. The song was so impactful that it signaled a turn of good fortune for Bad Boy after struggling with album sales and the loss of their marquee artist, Biggie, who passed away, and Mace, who just announced his retirement. Black Rob had the clubs jumping when Whoa first played in New York City. Whoa is the biggest single of Rob's career. To this day, this song is talked about as a defining song of New York rap, a certified total banger. And for all these reasons, I had to go for Impact with a perfect score of 5 out of 5. A fun fact, Black Rob was sentenced to prison from 2006 to 2010 for grand larceny. After his prison stint, he left Bad Boy Records to sign with Duck Down Records and released his third opus, Game Tested Streets Approved, in 2011. And then he released his final album, Genuine Article, in 2015 on Slim Style Records. It's 2 albums I never got a chance to listen. I gotta go check it out. Mostly the one on Duck Down Records, I didn't know that. So to sum it up, for originality, I went with a 5 out of 5, a perfect score. I know Mr. Ron was be flipping now with my perfect scores. Delivery, lyrics, and flow, I had to go with a 3.75 out of 5. For production and beat, I had to go with a 4.5 out of 5. The relevance and longevity, 4 out of 5. And for impact, a perfect score of 5 out of 5. For a total of 22.25 out of 25. That sums up to 89%. Thank you, fellow hip-hop purists, for tuning into our podcast at 40yearsofhiphop.buzzsprout.com and click on the support us hard icon to buy us a coffee so that we can continue a weekly podcast journey until we reach 1,000 episodes. We're also available on all other major podcast platforms like YouTube and Dailymotion too. And now we're on Mixcloud at Forever Hip Hop, our new radio show, and the podcasts are available there too. Follow us on social media at 40 Years of Hip Hop on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. We've also made FeedSpot Top 45 Hip Hop Podcast list at number 16. Wow, we went from number 40 to 16. Go check the list. All links are in our episode notes. I'll be back next week with Queen Bitch by Little Kim featuring the Notorious B.I.G. This is a G-Man signing out, and I'm Howdy 5000.